In this lesson, we're going to learn how to solve 2x2 systems of equations using the elimination method. So let's talk about what a system of equations is first. We've already talked about how to solve equations with one variable, but now we're going to learn how to solve them with two variables. And to do that, we need two equations, which we call a system. So it's a group of functions with multiple variables. And the solution is where these functions intersect. So like we have an example here, we've got 3x plus y is equal to 15, and x plus 2y is equal to 10. And I see these 2 points are intersecting right here, and that's at the point for 3. So we can say the solution to this system is at the point for 3. Now we're going to learn how to solve this by hand instead of just looking at a graph. So let's do this first example here, and as we do it, I'm going to write the steps out to the right. So if you can't tell by the name, what we're doing is we're trying to eliminate one variable first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply at least one equation to get a variable to cancel. Okay, I'm going to multiply at least one equation to get a variable to cancel. So when I look at this, I see a 2 and a 4, and a 4 and a negative 2, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be easy to eliminate this, right? Because I know if I can get 4 minus 4 here, those y's would cancel. So I have negative 2, and so I think, what do I need to multiply this negative 2 by to get it to be negative 4 to cancel with positive 4? Well, I need to multiply it by 2, so I'm going to multiply this whole equation by 2. I'll slide this first equation over, so I've got 2x plus 4y is equal to 12. And now I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 2. So 4x times 2 gives me 8x. Then I get my minus 4y. And then negative 16 times 2 gets me negative 32. Now in my second step, I'm going to add my two equations. I'm going to add my two equations. So when I add these, we're just going to add my like terms. So I have 2x plus 8x, that's going to give me 10x. And now, like we talked about, these 4 y's will cancel. So I get 10x is equal to 12 minus 32 is going to get me negative 20. Now I've eliminated one variable, which makes it very easy for me to just solve by one variable. So my third step is going to be to solve for my remaining variable. I'm going to solve for my remaining variable. And here it's only one step. I just have to divide both sides by 10. So I get x is equal to negative 2. And now we found one variable. So I can use this variable and plug it in and get my second variable. So I'm going to plug my found variable into an original equation. Okay, it doesn't matter which one we pick. So I'll just bring this down. I've got 4x minus 2y is equal to negative 16. And now I know what x is, so I'm going to plug that in here. So I've got 4 times negative 2 minus 2y is equal to negative 16. And now we're just going to solve this regular equation. 4 times negative 2 gets me negative 8 minus 2y is equal to negative 16. And so now I'm going to move this negative 8 over to be positive 8. So negative 16 plus 8, negative 16 plus 8 will give me negative 8. And then I can divide both sides by negative 2 to get y is equal to positive 4. And now when we work with systems, we know that this is going to be a point. So my last step is I want to write my solution as a point, and we do so by x, y in parentheses. So this is going to be negative 2. 4 is my solution to this system. And we're going to do one more example here. 3x plus 5y equals 17, and 2x plus y is equal to 9. So I'm thinking, which is going to be easiest for me to eliminate? Anytime I see a variable by itself, I know it's going to be pretty easy to match it up to cancel out here. So I've got plus 5y. I know I need to make this negative 5y in order for these to cancel. So I think, what do I need to multiply 1y by to get it to be negative 5y's? Well, I need to multiply by negative 5, so I'm going to multiply this entire equation by negative 5. So I've got 3x plus 5y is equal to 17. And now negative 5 times 2x will give me negative 10x minus 5y. And this will give me negative 45. Now I'm going to add these together. So I've got 3x minus 10x is going to give me a negative 7x. My y's cancel. And then 17 minus 45 gets me negative 28. And now I solve for x, and it's only one step. Just divide by negative 7 to get x is equal to negative 28 divided by negative 7 will give me a positive 4. And now I can take this 4 and plug it into an equation. So I'm going to say 2 times 4 plus y is going to be equal to 9. 2 times 4 will give me 8 plus y is equal to 9. And now I can move this 8 over to get y is equal to 1. So the solution to this system is just at 4, 1. And this has been how we use elimination to solve systems of equations. Good luck in your practice, and I'll see you in the next video.